Look, let me describe a situation and tell me if this feels uncomfortably familiar. You work hard, you earn decent money, you're not reckless, but somehow every year you look at your bank account and think, where did all my money go? You didn't buy a luxury car, you didn't take insane vacations, you didn't make one huge stupid mistake. And yet, your net worth barely moves. Here's the thing. That usually doesn't happen because of big expenses. It happens because of small, quiet ones that never feel dangerous in the moment. And today, I want to show you the 8 silent expenses that slowly, almost invisibly destroy people's net worth. Because once you see them, you can't unsee them. My name is Zach, and I spend way too much time thinking about money behavior, personal finance systems, and why smart people stay broke longer than they should. If you're someone who earns money but still feels like you're not getting ahead fast enough, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because this video might save you tens, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. Now, most people assume net worth is killed by low income, bad investments, big financial mistakes. But according to data from the Federal Reserve, the median American household has a net worth under $200,000, even after decades of working. That's not because everyone is irresponsible. It's because money leaks quietly. Here's what most people don't realize. You don't lose wealth dramatically. You lose it gradually through expenses that feel harmless in the moment. Silent expense number 1. Lifestyle drift. Let's start with the most dangerous one. Lifestyle drift. This is when your spending quietly increases every time your income goes up without you consciously deciding to upgrade your life. You get a raise? Nicer apartment. New job? Newer car. Bonus? More eating out. Nothing extreme. But here's the math. If your lifestyle increases by just $300 per month every time you get a raise, that's $3,600 per year. Invested at a modest 7% over 30 years, that's over $340,000. Same income, different net worth. This is why raises don't automatically make people wealthier. They just make life more comfortable, unless you stop the drift. Silent expense number 2. Subscriptions you stop noticing. Now, you might be thinking, Zach, I know about subscriptions. Yeah, but do you? According to C+R research, the average person underestimates their subscription spending by more than 100%. People think they spend $50 to $80 a month. Reality, often $200 to $300 a month. Streaming services, apps, cloud storage, software, memberships. $250 per month is $3,000 per year. Over 20 years, $60,000, not including investment growth. This is money leaving your life on autopilot, and autopilot spending is the most dangerous spending. Silent expense number 3. Paying for convenience with compound interest. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Convenience feels cheap in the moment. Food delivery fees, express shipping, ride shares instead of public transport, pre-cut, pre-made, pre-anything. Let's say convenience costs you $15 per day. That's $450 per month, $5,400 per year. Invested instead at 7% for 25 years, roughly $350,000. I'm not saying never pay for convenience. I'm saying default convenience quietly taxes your future. Silent expense number 4. Bad debt you normalize. Look, debt itself isn't evil, but normalized bad debt is lethal. High-interest credit cards, car loans longer than the car's lifespan, buy now, pay later purchases. According to Experian, the average credit card interest rate is now over 20%. That means a $5,000 balance can cost you $1,000 plus per year in interest. Money that builds nothing. Interest doesn't just cost you dollars, it costs you options. Silent expense number 5. Not investing early enough. Now this one doesn't feel like an expense, but it absolutely is. Not investing. Delaying, waiting until you feel ready. Here's a simple example. Person A invests $300 from age 25 to 35 and then stops. Person B invests $300 from 35 to 65. Same contribution? No. Person A invests $36,000 total. Person B invests $108,000 total. Who ends up with more? Person A, by a lot. Time is the most expensive thing you can waste in investing. Silent expense number 6. Emotional spending as self-care. Here's one people don't like talking about. Spending to regulate emotions. Stress shopping, treat yourself purchases, impulse buys after hard days. According to APA research, stress directly increases impulsive spending. And here's the problem. Spending feels like relief, but it trains your brain to associate money with comfort, not growth. That habit compounds emotionally and financially. Silent expense number 7. Fees you never see. This one is sneaky. Investment fees, bank fees, management fees, expense ratios. A 1% annual fee doesn't sound like much, but over 30 years, it can eat 25 to 30% of your total portfolio. That's not a typo. Fees don't feel painful because they're invisible, but they're relentless. Silent expense number 8. Not tracking where money actually goes. This is the foundation of all the others. If you don't track your money, you can't control it. And most people think they know where their money goes. They don't. Studies consistently show people misestimate their spending by 20 to 30%. That gap? That's your net worth leak. Why these expenses are so dangerous? Psychology. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain ignores slow threats. A tiger? Immediate danger. A $200 monthly leak? Invisible. So these expenses bypass fear and logic. They don't feel urgent, and urgency is what drives change.